Hello, fellow traders. Sunday, Thanksgiving week is upon us. This is definitely going to be a turning point right here. This is all she wrote in the bear market rally. The fat lady's going to sing. I'm going to go over that in a minute. I wanted to touch on a couple things tonight real quick here. One, I can't believe the numbers coming out. Foreclosures twice as bad as they were a year ago this time at the financial crisis. Amazing. That was the heart of the value of these assets, all these mortgages that these banks wrote. There's still houses in my neighborhood over a year. They haven't even heard from the bank. Haven't made a payment. Amazing. I also can't believe, like I've touched on, the realness. Everything is just not real, and that never can stay for a long period of time. The truth always prevails. Somebody's true colors always shines through. It's amazing, this number one, John Mack, saying that Wall Street can't be controlled. The CEO of Morgan Stanley, he says you have to regulate us, you have to watch us, we cannot control ourselves. Why? You don't have any morals? You don't care about other people's well-being? You don't know right from wrong? That's like a murderer saying, don't let me out, I'm going to kill again. And we say, it's all right, we'll take the chance. It's ridiculous. Geithner getting drilled is another ridiculous thing, It's full idiocracy playing out here, totally unprofessional. Just like, everything, that's just a bigger picture. But, the sex on MTV and the swearing on the radio and on the TV and, no morals. It's, now it's made it all the way up to the head, to our president sitting on his plane going, check out my ride. Back in the day it was like, man, this is serious shit. You need to be serious. There ain't no time for joking right now. A month ago, Geithner was at these town hall meetings laughing and giggling, and he was like the hero. He was reminiscing about the nights, and remember? To him being drilled this week. So that's what I mean. There's a big imbalance of everything's okay, and my God, it looks like, anarchy is coming. Like another thing with these bank shares, why I own FAS is because they've diluted their shares. The stocks are 20, 30, 40% above. As you can see, the Riffin's not even rallying with the Dow. As the Dow's breaking new highs, the Riffin's pulled back. See? It's like this is the last chance for the banks to get all their money, This is it, because the true value will come through with all the foreclosures, the ones that have already happened, all the preferred shares that they've sold that they're going to convert over to common. Hell, they might just, like I say, wipe out all the common and issue more shares. It's pretty amazing. But check this out. This is the Dow 3-year daily here. This is the main line that we're all watching. We've rallied all the way back up to the upper trend of our downtrend, the two biggest humps. This is the new one I've been watching. This is, like I say, the crash started right here, the real volatility and down gyrating days. We had an up day, a down day, and we're right there too. See that? So that's a pretty strong double nut. We've basically recovered the whole crash in 1 year, and the numbers are coming in twice as bad as they were right here when it caused this, when they were just like, my God, dude, the banks are going to be insolvent, dude, the shares are worth nothing, nobody's going to get a loan. See what I'm saying? Nobody's going to get paid back. Feel me? And we're there right now. And right here from the November low across these tops, right there too, I mean, that's a significant triple nut. Definitely pulling back. How far, we don't know. Here's our bottom trend too. I drew this because the box is getting tight, you know what I mean? Like the pressure's tight here. So if we pull back and if we find support here and it goes up, it's going to be resistance right away, and it's going to cause a, you know, a pop, a big move either way. Okay? I'm all short. If I was a millionaire, I'd be really heavy short with some undervalued longs just in case we get the pop up to 11.2, which is the 200-day moving average on the weekly charts for the Dow. Boy, but I tell you, this is it. Like I said, the fat lady's gonna sing. The numbers aren't adding up. Toyota's coming out 0%. See what I'm saying? Toyota 0%, foreclosures twice, the numbers are twice as worse as this time last year. I mean, where's your money? One more thing, we had a fellow trader message me. He's been studying the 29 crash, and you know, yeah, we're 50% rally just like in 29 before the big reset came down 90% all the way to 40. Was something else I've been looking at over the past month is, you know, from 1900 to 1929 was the big rally with a little shakeout in 07 and a shakeout in like 1918 through 1920. Same with us. Our rally started in 1980, had our little shakeout in 87, and a little more of a shakeout from 98 to 2002. You know, those that got shook out in 98 were chasing that all the way up to just be majorly shook out. See how they do that? We've kind of played out the same thing, and then we rallied all the way up just like they did at 29. We went up and hit our all-time high. I'm too young to say I've seen it and lived it, but I tell you, what I've read is when a rally, a true bull market rally has run its course, it always has to reset. See? Is it going to be the rally reset from 82, 83, 80 right there? Or the reset to 91? Time's going to tell on that one. But we know we ain't going up to new highs unless this dollar just collapses to nothing, and that's the true reason why this market is rallying like this. And if it is, and they know it is, and believe me, they know when this dollar rebounds, the Dow will be 5,000 fast. 87.50 is my immediate target if this thing rolls over right here. Good luck.